Okay, so this is my second video, and this will be a video on my routine and what I use after transitioning for 8 months. First of all, what I got rid of was my regular comb and brush. These don't work for me anymore. You cannot use these. These rip out your hair. So you will need to find another brush and another comb that will allow you to detangle without taking out a lot of your hair. I use this every time I detangle. It's a very wide tooth comb. So this definitely works for me, and you can get this on Amazon.com or Beauty Supply or whatever. And they have a lot that look exactly like this, and this is what I use for a comb. For a brush, I use the Denman. I don't use this often because my hair is so thick. Usually if I use this, I'm detangling in sections, small sections. But yeah, Denmans definitely are good for transitioning hair and natural hair. I wash every week. I alternate between co-washing and shampooing. Co-washing is basically washing your hair with a conditioner. It's usually a regular conditioner that you don't leave in, you rinse out. I use Tresemme Naturals right now as a co-wash, and I like it. It doesn't have any silicone in it. It works really well with my hair. I can't leave it in, however, because it makes my hair really hard. But I do like it. It gives me a good slip, but I can't leave it in because I don't like a hard feeling in my hair. When I shampoo with L'Oreal's Everstrong Sulfate-free with rosemary and juniper. I like this. This works really well with my hair. It's a little thick, so I have to kind of dilute it a little bit, but it makes my hair soft. It smells really good, and I'll be using this until it runs out. I really like it. As for a leave-in conditioner, this works for me. This is Giovanni's direct leave-in conditioner. It leaves my hair soft. It's not hard. I can actually leave this one in, so I use this as a leave-in. But my leave-in go-to is Cantu Shea Butter. My hair loves this. It absolutely loves it. I use this all the time. It's got a good smell to it. It's not too heavy for my hair. My type hair really likes the Cantu Shea Butter. Another thing that I use, and I actually made this, is a combination of distilled water and aloe vera juice. This is to kind of like lower my pH a little bit, or when I feel like I need some water in my hair because it gets really dry. I might spray this in and then put in the Cantu and then seal. Sealing is very important. I definitely notice a difference when I don't seal. My hair feels hard and not full of moisture or anything like that if I don't seal. I made this myself. It's a combination of olive oil, almond oil, castor oil, wheatgerm oil. Sometimes I might throw in some vitamin E, and I put in peppermint essential oil and tea tree and rosemary essential oils, and I seal it every time after I moisturize. Also, some go-to things that I use to bun is these fabric-coated scrunchies. You can also find these on Amazon.com. These are fantastic. You can wash them. You know, they're cute, and they're not going to rip out your hair. You can just put this, like I might carry these on my hand like this, you know, and just if something happens, if my hair just gets all crazy or whatever, I actually will go ahead and put these in my hair just to bun it up. I also use clips. I just carry around clips and stuff just to put in my hair in case something happens, like if I get like caught in the rain or whatever, or I'm just not feeling the style anymore, I'll have something on hand where I can actually put my hair up and use these things. So basically what I do is I shampoo or co-wash every week. After I do that, I deep condition. After I do that, I'll go ahead and spray with some water. I'll put in my leave-in conditioner. I will put in my sealer, and then I will braid up into the 5 braids that I have my hair in right now. And I might leave this like this for a few days. This is something that I bought just to, have my hair covered up and it still looks cute and everything, and get the sunny day. If anybody's interested in knowing exactly where I got it from, please send me a message. They're handmade and they're fairly cheap, so I just kind of will walk around with this sometimes if I don't feel like walking around with rollers. These are products that work for my hair. When you start transitioning, you're going to find that some products don't work, and some do. And you want to start a journal on things that do work for you. And as you start to transition, and your hair is coming out, you know, your natural hair is growing, it may not like what you're using, so you may have to change that up. So keeping a journal is a really good idea. Like month 2, this worked, you know, month 6, it did not work anymore, I had to try something else. So you definitely want to write a journal on what works for you and what you're doing, your routines, how often you're cutting your hair, things like that, just so you know what's working for you and what does not work for you. I will be doing some product reviews on things that I've been using for a long time. And if anybody wants to send me anything you want me to use that you think it'll work on my 3C4A hair, send it on. I will give you an honest review. What works on my hair, because I know at this point what works for my hair and what does not work for my hair. So, you know, I can do product reviews. If anybody has any questions on my routine and things that I use, just please send me a message or whatever, and I will respond and, you know, tell you honestly, you know, what I think about the product. One thing when you're transitioning, try not to become a product junkie. You have to use something for a while in a certain combination to know what works for you. So, you know, buy some things. Like I have stuff in my drawers that I have not even used yet, because I started becoming a little bit of a product junkie. But try not to do that because it can get really expensive, and then there's some things that a lot of people use and you're like, this does not work in my hair, and you paid all this money for it. Another thing I wanted to mention is this wild growth oil. I use this, and I really can't honestly say whether it works for me or not. A lot of people swear by it. I think it helps. You know, I put it directly on my scalp. So, you know, this is a good thing. I might do a review on this. I might actually actively start to use this and see if I'm getting more growth. Another thing that I did as soon as I started transitioning was, you can't see it right now, but I have 2 little areas right here where I cut, and they're all natural hair, and they're about 4 inches right now, and they're my whole, you know, they're my hair. I did that as soon as I, you know, started transitioning. So this right here is my natural hair. You might want to do that too. Get a section of your hair and cut it so that it's all natural, so you know how some of these products are reacting with your natural hair. It's not something that you have to do, but if you're a long-term transitioner like I want to be, which I'm trying to be because I want to cut it right now, but you know, this will show you how your natural hair reacts to the products that you use. And I'm glad I did this because I can start to see, you know, what texture is this, you know, what is this? And it's kind of loopy curly, and I think these are 3 C's right here in my hair, the section of my hair. But you know, if you really want to see how your hair is going to react to something, cut some of it and see, you know, what's going on with your hair and how it reacts to certain products, because it may react differently than the rest of the hair on your head that still has that relaxed part on it. So if anybody has any questions, comments or anything like that, please let me know. But, you know, I hope this helps somebody.